All right. Today's episode is for all the fingers out there. And when I say fingers, I mean because you ain't no hand. So I'm going to give you a real quick how-to on how to get your bronco to watch a cow, okay? First thing you need is 2 sticks. It doesn't matter. You see my sticks? One has a tarp on it. The other one is a broken stick. They're both different colors. It doesn't matter. You could go get a stick off of a tree. You could use a pool noodle. You could use anything. If you're looking to learn some things from your horse in all seriousness, this is a good way to do it because you can't pull on their face. And we'll darn sure use these to turn them. Like I'll put this up here like this. But I'm not gonna whack her with it. She might run into it, but that's not the goal, is to get them. So we just wanna get them to where they yield to it a little bit. Like I put a little energy out here and she starts to come back, you know? So once you got that, you can carry on to the next part, because that's important that you put your stick up here. But what's also important is you don't want your bronc to be scared of your stick. And you're like, well, how does she know the difference? Well, because she's a horse and she's smart. And she knows the difference between me having my stick here and then my stick having meaning. So just try and make sense to them with these. It's pretty simple. And really, if you wanted to, we might even do that. You could use a stick in one hand and then you could hang on with your other hand. So I'm gonna ride up here to this fence and put a stick down. I want to carry this one. I like this stick a lot. And believe it or not, this is a Weeva stock stick. So, and saddle pad. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna see if our horse has any interest in the bovine. See there, she goes by. That's great. So I'm gonna ride her and she wants to come over here to this fence. I'm gonna keep riding her. The first step of this is see what your horse is thinking. Because once you see what your horse is thinking, you can start to shape it up. So I'm gonna see if she'll look at this cow here. There, she's watching my cow, so I'm gonna just sit up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get him. And I just want her to control this cow here. Yeah, get him. So if you want to teach your horse to watch a cow, I would do something like this, do some experimenting and get to where your horse has pretty much got murder on its mind. But for me, the best way to do that is to ask my horse, what are you thinking every day? Which is what I got on and did. See here, I can come, I can rope this sucker, or I can ask her to ride by, and I can come back and I can fence this cow. If she run me up here, I can rope him right there. She'll come back around this way. You see, she owns this cow. So that's what I would do to help mine get after a cow. Good girl. And matter of fact, when I get to a good spot where I really controlled this cow, like right here, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that's another good tip. When you're trying to get your horse to get to where they want to just eat a cow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, when they start looking at that cow and telling you they want to eat it, get off the sucker in the best manner possible without offending them. You want to try and stop and have that horse calm down and relax while they still have that drive, and you can shut off that connection. Then you want to quit and you want to tell them how awesome they are, you know, and put them up for a little while and then try again. But for me, the biggest thing is I need that horse to watch the cow. Like, I like watching cows, but for me to rope or go show and fence work, that horse has to be watching that cow and locked onto it. And the best way for me I've ever found is ask the horse, what do they got going on? Just see where they're thinking. Are they thinking about a gate or their buddies or whatever? Once you find out what they're thinking, then you can start to shape it towards the cow. So hopefully for you folks that are fingers like myself out there, this will help turn you into a hand. Talk to you later.